Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler video series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there and try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. If I manage to get through this review, it will be an act of sheer willpower. So we'll see what happens. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's a super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I am inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I didn't stub my finger that time. I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today? It happens to be my Mega Ran shirt. Which is just a spiffy shirt. I love this shirt. Who and or what is Mega Ran, though? Mega Ran is a gentleman known by the name of Raheem Jarbo in his real life. He's also gone by the moniker of Random for his sort of hip-hop work. And then probably is best known as Mega Ran, sort of taking combination of his hip-hop label and then also going over there and tying it in with, of course, the iconic Blue Bomber Mega Man. What does Mega Ran do? Well, he's a hip-hop / nerdcore artist, as well as, quite frankly, I consider pop culture icon. The guy's been doing it for a long time, came up, started doing more conventional hip-hop stuff, eventually went on, became a teacher, and then, sort of started experimenting in the nerdcore genre, which is sort of a subgenre of hip-hop and other types of music that incorporates elements of nerdy culture. And obviously, that association with Mega Man kind of worked out really well, and he's just an incredible guy who puts out incredible music. He's one of my favorite artists. I've been fortunate enough to see him live a number of times. I actually have videos of said performance on my channel, just in case maybe you want to check him out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to kind of point you in the right direction as far as his music goes, because I think he's just an incredibly awesome individual, and I think his music is phenomenal. But anyway, what am I trying for today, folks? What are we doing here? Why will this be a pure act of strength of will? Well, folks, it's not because of the item itself. See, because I'm a little bit under the weather at the moment. Not crazy bad, but enough where my energy is sapped, right? And I just got through reviewing some chili because I wanted to warm myself up a little bit from a place called Strats. And I've reviewed some stuff from Strats. They're from Villa Park. They're a cool sort of classic style diner, burgers, hot dogs, plenty of cool stuff. I've reviewed some of their stuff in the past. Those videos, as well as this one, are going to end up in my Eating Out Illinois playlist, which is a playlist for just local Illinois spots. And I was looking over their menu and trying to see, okay, what else could I grab? Because chili was good. Go watch my review if you want my full take on it. But, I'm this guy, so I wanted something else. Well, this caught my eye. What is it? It's Boom! And specifically, folks, it is Boom! Look at that fucking thing! What is this? This is their Beef N Cheddar Croissant, which consists of, as you can imagine, it is their homemade Italian beef stuffed in fluffy croissants with cheddar cheese and sweet peppers. Eee! Classic Chicago-style fucking food, man. Best food on the goddamn planet. Let's get a thing for the thing. It looks like this. We'll kind of Oh, yeah. And like I said, I have reviewed some stuff from Strats before. And I actually did a Beef and Cheddar Croissant from Portillo's. I reviewed one of theirs, too. So go watch that review if you want my take on another Beef and Cheddar Croissant. All right. Oh, it's sloppy and I like it. Let's give it a go. Beef is really good. Very tasty. Nice and wet. That's how you want your Italian beef, man. With that au jus or that sauce or whatever you want to consider it. Nicely seasoned. The cheddar comes through really nice. They definitely use some good cheddar. I remember when I did the Portillo's review, It was still good. I enjoyed it overall. But I did feel like the cheddar itself wasn't playing as big a role. In this, it's definitely more defined. I like that. Nice and meaty. Even the croissant itself, it has that. That's good. It does have that fluffiness to it. It also has that kind of butteriness. And so, like, it doesn't just feel like, oh, you know, whatever, you put it in croissant to make it sound fancy. It's like, no, it actually tastes like a crucial part of the whole thing. I think that's really a nice thing about this. Like, every element that's in, you know, the title of the item is all playing a crucial role. None of it feels like filler. And then on top of that, you also get delicious sweet peppers. I like sweet peppers. It's nice. It's really tasty. Lots of beef. Beef itself is nice and tender. It's not like chewy or anything. And yeah, it's just working really nicely with all the elements involved. It's just really tasty. Well, like I said, I like the addition of the sweet peppers. Give it a little extra something. You could do it with or without them. I think the sandwich by itself is still really good, even without the sweet peppers. But I do think having the sweet peppers, especially if you're like me and you're partial to them, it helps elevate it, brings it to that next level that makes it, you know, something a little extra special. I really like this. This is a good-ass sandwich. Got that nice spice of the Italian beef. Not spicy, mind you, but, you know, seasoned, I guess is a better way to put it. But it's got that very distinct taste. That's just a good time. I'll be honest with you. I think that's better than the Portillo's. I mean, I don't have them right next to one another to do a direct comparison. Maybe I will one day. But man, that's good. Like I said, I think the fact that the cheddar plays a bigger role, and I really do like the croissant itself. I like the fact that it actually tastes really good, and it feels like a crucial part to the whole thing. All right, well, 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? I have to go with yes and yes. I think on pretty much all accounts, that's just a really tasty sandwich. Again, it's that very Chicago classic style. You know, you can't go wrong with that. You can. I have been to places that have done it wrong. But no, that's really well put together. I would say the only thing about it that lets it down oh so slightly, and it's less of a direct criticism. I mean, it is a little bit, but like, it's more just in relation to other things. I do think the beef is good. I have had better beef. That's my, you know, my personal take. Because, where was it? Serino's Deli. I had one of their Italian beefs. Go watch that review if you're interested. And like, that Italian beef was definitely like some upper tier Italian beef. This Italian beef is good Italian beef. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But I have had some that's a little bit more flavorful, a little bit more memorable, I guess. This is good Italian beef in a really good sandwich, but it is a really good sandwich, though. And I think that if I were to recommend it, yeah, man, you know, this to me, and I'm not trying to shit on Portillo's. If you're from out of state, especially, you know, Portillo's has this very sort of iconic image, you know, to the Illinois area, and even within Illinois, to be fair. And it's fine. I think Portillo's is great in its way, but if you want really good Chicago, you know, Illinois style food, Portillo's is the fast food version of that. It's good, it's easy, it's accessible, but you can get better versions of it. And this is like the perfect personification of that, because I do think that although the Beef N Cheddar Croissant from Portillo's is good, I enjoyed it, this is just that much better, you know? So this is one of those things where I would say, yeah, you know, if you happen to be in the area, that Villa Park, you know, sort of Lake County or DuPage County? I forget at this point. No, it's got to be DuPage, right? Sure. I think if you're in that area, man, Strat's is definitely a place to check out. Like I said, reviewed some things from their menu. I haven't found anything yet that I've disliked. And in fact, if anything, they continue to impress me, and I think that this is, like I said, it's just a nice extension of that. So, 5 things before I get out of here, though. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of months, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, over yourselves a truly Chicago-style-tastic rest of your life. Some people might look at that and think to themselves, wait a second, and I would say, Illinois and Chicago have some great things about them. Let's have some bad things about them, too. Like every major city. I'm just saying. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. Try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. When we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, I made it. Just barely, but I made it through the whole damn review. I hope that wherever you are, what you're doing, you're personally feeling better than I am right now. Oh, I hope I shake this bug soon. Anyway, I hope you folks are feeling good and all that stuff, and have a good one. Bye.